all of the... Oh my god, it worked! It actually worked! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. The first casting will be basically free, which is super nice. Now we go time. Man, this deck is insane, and we're doing it against Mono Red. So they will unleash all the burn they have in the hand. We can actually cast everything. Alright, so this will be a battle, and it will be legendary. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today absolutely amazing Dimir deck that completely got transformed with foundations, with mystical teachings that lets you search for an instant card or a card with flash, and guess what? This one has flash. You can actually search for every single answer in the whole deck, and the most one that you will probably search is Time Stop. So moment you have the discount from Apparatus, this actually costs 1 mana, and the flashback also costs 1 mana. That means you actually tutor for free for multiple turns. It's also your card advantage, because with 1 card you get 2 key cards. One lets you play another turn, and the second one is how you win the game. And you can chain time stops one after another for multiple turns. So moment you unlock the Apparatus Teachings combo, you usually take 3 turns in a row. You can even up it to 3 to take 1 more turn, but 2 is enough in my experience. And then if you want to finally finish your opponent after you get all those extra oil counters, you go for the robber or something like this, or just take over the game with either Final of Revelation, getting extra cards, maximum hand size, and basically whole deck again, or just get enough counter spells so you can prevent everything they're doing for like 4 next turns and they scoop instantly. So this deck just got insanely powerful, and I think you will like it. And this one is for our absolute legend of the day, Decomposed. I mean, man, you wanted control that is, you know, like this, and I think this perfectly hits the spot. Most opponents will just scoop moment they see the first time stop and the second one stacked in your hand, because this is revealed so they know what is going on for them. So my friend, thank you for your support. I'm always so happy that you are here, and I think this is the perfect deck for you. So yeah, enjoy. And yeah, let's go into gameplay. Have fun, guys. Let's sit on the draw. You never like to sit. And we only have 1 removal, because you know you will see this red mountain basically in every game you ever play. Alright, this is a little bit better. Let's go with the Verge. I should probably play an island, and no reason to give opponent. I should also make a stop, so I already made 2 misplays, but it's fine. Those aren't the big ones. And, well, we have to remove creatures right now, so there's basically not much gameplay here. We just play our removal, they play their creatures, and we see who is better at Magic to draw more of it. Because we are on the draw, our opponent knows that they can play all the pump spells, and it seems that we are getting better at the game, because we drew another removal. And with 3 removal pieces, that's why we are so stacked with removal. If you draw 1 removal too less, you lose. So you better draw all of it. How much removal you want? Yes. Yes. I think they don't have pump spells. Can I take this risk? I think so. We will take complete control over the game in few turns, so we just need to make sure we don't die. So they did not have pump spells on the last turn because we were tapped and they didn't cast them. So if they know what they are doing, that means they don't have pump spells. The only chance is that they drew it this turn. Would they play it? 3 damage. 3 damage is a lot, especially that we cannot clean up easily. So I will take my risk. It seems that they might have something, but what is it? It is instant speed. That's weird. Like, burn together is sorcery. I don't think they make artificial stops. Alright, so this is the turn when we actually will take the damage, because we need to set up the Apparatus. And honestly, if we can, I think it should work. Sure. I really think it should work, because they didn't pump last turn, so I will make few seconds to pretend that we're considering removal, and I hope they will make the same decision that they did last turn, because that's the logical thing to do, right? That is the logical thing. Alright, good. Only 2 damage, so this will hurt, but it sets up the rest of the game. So hopefully that will be enough. And we drop it like it's hot. Alright, we have 1 mana removal, so now they know they have way less time than they expected. We still need 1 or 2 turns. Oh, this could be really nice draw. Alright guys, I think we are man, I cannot believe that we are just competing against Mono Red, and I think they were on the play, right? Yeah, they were on the play with so many 1-drops. Man, we are doing our work. 3 damage. With time stop we can do a lot. I think they will pass it, and that's the problem. I'm not sure if I want to get hit by this much damage again. I can counter 1 spell. You know what? I think we'll do it one last time. They can deal 2 damage with this, so you know we are at 6 basically. So it's getting to a scare point, but they need to get more stuff. They need to get more stuff. So I will go for the Swift Spear. Because they cannot pump it in response to deal damage, unlike Scam that can do those things. And I want to use Teachings on this turn. So it's either Robbery for 3, which will hit well, it can hit a blocker. So that's an interesting way to play this. Teachings is super important. We could go for Time Stop, which means that they are losing a lot of value. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I think we might need this extra tempo a little bit. Let's go for Time Stop. We don't have too many of those, but this can be cast for 4 mana, and even though we don't make any progress in the board... Edict. Edict is a very nice card. 4. We missed the land drop, which is not perfect. Alright, I think we actually go for Time Stop right now. The question is, do I care about single cards so much? Yeah, they won't be able to sacrifice the Scam, so I think we go for Upkeep. Oh, this could be a very nice play. Alright, I'm going for it. But wait, if I Time Stop in response to counter the spell, we are not removing a creature. Alright, so let's go for it. I don't want to Edict this, because they can pump it in response, and then we might die. Now we got the extra counter, which is super nice. We got 2 removal spells and a counter spell. 1, 2, and 3. We can actually cast everything. Alright, so this will be a battle, and it will be legendary. They probably want to start pumping Scamps. They can go for the monstrous thing. Not rage, but oh, they are not attacking. What is up with red players not attacking? What is going on? My worldview just collapsed. Where's the swing call? Alright, so do we go for the Robbery for 6? That should give us a little bit of leniency. They are not using anything. That might mean they have a lot of burn. I will go for the Teachings. For Teachings, because we can cast it. I hope they cannot burn us in response. Oh, it's just 1 mana? But this one will cost 2 mana. We need double blue here. It feels that they are trying to gear to kill us. Can I tap the mana? I don't think they can deal 8 damage. They need a very specific... like, they need basically 4 shocks. Alright. Takes Mystical Teachings. Well, no, let's go for the Time Stop. That should be better, because this one is in the graveyard. Alright, and now we are untapping with enough mana. I would love to hit a land here, to be honest. Alright, so we could go... Alright, I think we are ready to start closing this game. Like, this is basically like a puzzle game. You need to make correct plays, and then it gets better and better every single turn, and you can play at their upkeep. So, let's start with this one. Because this forces them to sacrifice something, even if the other thing gets removed. This is targeted, so they can sacrifice the creature that you are targeting, and you basically use 2 removal on this. See, that's exactly what I didn't want. I think we can counter the first one, because they are trying to get the stuff done. We just counter, we don't draw cards. This is exactly what I thought they are going for. And if they do it again, we Time Stop and just close the whole deal. That's why we play at instant speed. Alright? That's fine. That is fine. I mean, I can just remove it in response, right? I don't think they can deal much more damage. Let's risk. I think this is enough, but this is exactly what I was preparing for. 1 damage, that's a lot. Fizzle, counter, and now the Edict forces them to remove this. Man, we played it masterfully. This was exactly what I knew, you know, they are going for, and exactly what we wanted to prevent. And now we are starting the next turn with nothing in the board. Alright, let's see the haste drop. Another thing that deals damage. Another thing that deals damage. Alright. I would love to draw one of our deadly cover-ups, but we are not good at magic, unfortunately, here. Alright, let's go for the teachings. I think we'll time stop them. They only have 1 card right now, so let's go for this one. This is basically our card, though, as you can see. We have already the time stop. We need 2 blue mana, so that means we have a little bit more time. So what is the card? I think we go with Anoint. That should be the card. We have Robbery to get card advantage. So let's go for just removal. That should be enough. Maybe we can just double Anoint them. No, I think time stopping is still better. Man, removal is pretty good in standard. Alright. We go at the upkeep. We do it again. We have Chorus mana here, so we cannot use it. 1 damage is not something I wanted to use. And we know they don't have instants. Alright. A land, amazing. Alright, and now we can go into combat phase. And we also have double Barrens. Man, we worked for it. We really worked for it, but I think we're okay here. So they will full swing. No blockers. Let's see if they want to pump something. That's another card, man. We are playing them like a fiddle from start to finish. They are getting absolutely nothing. Alright, here we go. No triggers, and that was their last play. Now we remove this. We play the apparatus, and this is how you get them. Man, they had a very smart plan to get under our place, and we predicted literally everything from start to finish. Oh boy, this will be a mana screw wanted. Oh, I can already feel the pain. Let's take it. No, I think we'll get mana screwed. But I don't want to mulligan, because then I have to take it to lander, because for a mulligan hand it's actually decent. So it's better to just roll with it, you know? And especially that we have 3 steps ahead, so I want to cycle. Do we want to Edict already? Duress. I think we... Well, this is a bat turn though. Alright, let's prepare for the bat. I forgot there is a bat. Oh, the hybrid. Well, this is something they won't like, because this exiles and they really rely on this proliferate. Oh my god, this is my birthday. Oh my god, we actually managed to do this. Into a land. My life is complete. Let's duress them. We need to get rid of everything. Are you serious? How do they have 2 of them? So basically what you normally do is discard this, because at most they have 1, very likely they don't have any. But they have 2, so they will start the poison, which is exactly what they want. Well, that's insane. That's insane. And they follow up with Mirk, so we need to be quick. Augury into Augury into Augury. And that was not the hard choice. And the Verge. Cool. Alright. Still, we can do some magic. If they will cast Augury, we probably have to counter it. Oh, it's so harsh, man. I'm not sure if we want to use... So I want all of those cards, kinda. With Mirx, I think we need to get going. If we wait too long, it's just super bad. I need to draw 2 cards from their deck. At least we can hit lands, right? So we can 3 steps ahead, draw some cards, cycle something. Like, it's not easy. I don't think we'll win this, but we need to get going. Don't tell me they also drew a counter spell. Are you... Man, this guy can just play from the top. Alright. How... Oh man, this is actually insane draw. Alright. 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 You know what? We are fighting a true top deck war here, and this is actually huge, but they also have another Mirk, so that's the problem. We actually cannot get rid of the second one. Let's go for the swamp. No, we need a lot of islands here. So they will play Mirex past the turn. And then we have to do something. I would love to go Deadly Cover Up. Then we could get rid of all the Mirexes. But, so I think, man, the fact that they had double Mirex and double Phares really prevents any kind of counterplay, because we cannot remove 2, we can remove 1. Do I even want... They can literally win the game out of this. I mean, a land is nice, but not amazing. If I go for the Reef, I don't have enough for counterspell. This is really rough. Like, they have only some random cards, but you know they will have all the answers they need, right? Let's go for blockers. Oh man, alright. That gives us a little bit of, you know, breathing room. We paid mana to get rid of the mana. Alright, 3 mana, draw 2 cards. It's still amazing for them, man. They are recovering so well. Oh boy, Raska's Fall? No. Close. I think we actually go for this. We will try to be mana efficient. We could Deadly Cover. Oh my god, this has to be it, right? If we can recover, this is the way. This will open a full turn for them. But let's go. This is how we need to recover. Once we get the Mindsplice Apparatus going, we can actually try to completely crush them, but it will take probably like 5 to 6 turns. This will take long, man. This will actually take long. Alright, they didn't do anything. They want to restart the Mirex plan. But don't forget, every turn right now we are stacking some answers, so that's great. And now we can actually lose this Reef. It's okay. We don't love it, but it's okay, because our mana advantage comes from the Mindsplice Apparatus. So if you play one spell, it's the same, losing this and getting a counter. If you double spell, you actually get 1 mana ahead. You know what? I like this strategy. We might even go for drawing cards and getting a token. We will see. Well, definitely a counter target. They can force us to pay 3. So this is 2 mana. We only get this discount, so the rest... So this is 2 mana, and then we can pay 3. Do you think they drew another one? I think we need more value than this. Alright guys, I'm going a little bit all in. I hope it pays out. I really hope it will. If they got a counterspell, they are just good at magic, but they have 4, they already used 1. It's really high chance they don't have it. I need to take this risk. Alright. They will hit us for single poison, but that means we double our counters, and that's huge. If they want to go for Mirex plan, and they do, it's pretty slow overall. Is there a card we want to remove? I'm not super sure. Alright, and you can see that now we are getting to this point where we can actually do stuff. We just need 1 card that draws cards. Well, not the best draw of the year. So do I want to Deadly Cover Up to prevent 1 poison and get rid of 1 card? Like, bring the ending. I can also... No, we do it after the hybrid is back, probably. Alright, they know about the shark. And this is kinda hard for them to remove, because they have this 1 mana, -1/-1. And they also have Drawn in Ichor, which is sorcery speed. So they can kill it, but after it blocks. So we still get, you know, a decent trade. It costs a lot of mana, though. Serum Snare. Alright, guys. Alright, we need to do some magic here. We counter. Can I go all of this? We have 3 counters, so 3 mana discount. That normally costs 3, 6, 8, so this is the full cost. So we actually pay 5 mana. Let's go. Let's go. They wanted us to have less? Well, now we have more. And we also draw cards. Oh my god, this is happening! Oh, I think we might be winning this. But this will be a lot of poison, so they can actually close the game very quickly. So that's a big problem. That is a huge problem for us. Drawing 3 cards, you never like to sit, because we need a moment to recover. Like, we really need a moment to recover. Alright, how much we have? 3, 5, 6. Oh, this doesn't work. Alright, do we go for this one? We have to. 5. Man, if they have a counter spell, this would be such a blowout. And they drew around 3 new cards. They actually might have it right now. What is the alternative? Going Deadly Cover-Up into Shark? It's not the worst. Let's see if they react. If they counter it, do we have enough? We have 3 and 6. This is 9 then. Oh, we will be 1 mana short. So this will probably win if they don't have a counter spell. But this might win even if they have a counter. Well, no, I think we just go for it. Go. If anything, it will be a content play. Please don't have it. Please, this one time. I need you to not have Bring the Ending. The second one. Because that means we untap basically all of the... Oh my god, it worked! It actually worked! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. Verge. Oh, we are untapping. Man, for some reason I played too much with Doppelgang. Let's go for this and to... And now we have all of this mana. We can also play another one. Man, this is perfect. Alright, do we want to go with Demolition? This is something we need to really think through. I will just use counter spells to counter spells. I know, crazy. We can go Demolition Field. Okay, if they go for this play, we can sweep the board fully. They cannot counter it, so I don't need to Duress now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We kinda know they don't have counter spells, right? But we don't know what exactly they have on top of this. I guess I can just counter something. Alright. Man, I think one more turn and we are winning this game super hard. Do I want to time stop them? That honestly might be the play. Alright. I think we still want more blue mana. We have such heavy blue costs. Alright, so I can go Mystical Teachings. Okay, first let's Duress. We can actually go for everything. Man, this is crazy, we are actually doing it. Can you believe? Oh, and I don't need to sweep them because we are time stopping. If we know it goes through, we don't need to sweep the board on this turn. Alright, show us. What do you have? Perfect. They have absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I have everything. Oh my god, this is the most satisfying game ever. We started from such a bad hand. Alright, how much mana we have? We have 1 more. We know they cannot do literally anything. So we go for another Teachings. We go another time stop. Our opponent knows that the next 2 turns are not played by them. They are not even drawing a card. Man, this is insane. We will clear everything. They lost. They actually lost the game. This is crazy, and that was the hardest turn of the game. We can time stop again, we can Mystical Teachings for anything we want, and we're actually at 4 poison, and we can also sweep the board. Oh my god. And we kept our win rate. Alright, that's crazy. Alright guys, we're going first, and we have some removal. This will be a hard hand, but you know what? We have some potential. With the Teachings, we can find the card that we need, even Mindsplice Apparatus. So maybe that's what we will go for. We definitely need to draw a land, we need to draw probably some extra removal, and we see from there. We definitely do not need Final of Revelation at turn 1, but that's what we are getting. Let's go for this one. We need to remove 2 first creatures, as usually, so we'll probably kill it before the combat phase. Let's see if they go directly. Alright. They probably will go for it right now. So let's kill the one without the Summoning Sickness, of course. And we'll probably do the same again on the next... Alright, we got a land, that's huge. That's actually huge. The first step is here. Alright, I might actually take the damage from this and just try to kill the Nemesis. Oh, the Challenger. Definitely. So they play the land, right? So if they pump the Challenger, they're not getting any value. Alright, so what is the correct choice here? Probably to give them the attack and then see if they pump. I don't think they will, but it's still the better play. Alright, let's... Nothing. So they can pump the other one right now. They have probably Monstrous Rage in the hand. And we need to roll with it. This will be rough, but maybe we can make it happen. Exactly. Man, we are reading them like a book, but does it matter? Can we draw enough removal? We will see. We'll see. Oh my god, this is huge. Alright, I actually was considering tutoring for it, but in this case, we can go for it. Alright, this will hurt, but you know what? That means Deadly Cover-Up is on the table. This is only 5 damage. Why would you not attack? Bro, I need 1 more mana for it. I think they don't know how the Reef works, but it's fine. It's a freshly printed card, so it's, you know, they still didn't read it. I think that's the reason they didn't attack, because otherwise it makes absolutely 0 sense. So let's get our oil counter. And I think this is Deadly Cover-Up. We're at 12, so we can still get some hasters in the face. Actually, I love it. Because if they replace something, we can take this hit and then start answering. And then we'll have double Mindsplice Apparatus triggers. Here we go. Here we go. And we need to do it main phase. So they cannot go for damage on this. We don't really live gain, but still. But still. So I can draw 4 cards right now. Is that good enough? I think we go with the tutor, because it will get discounted more on the next turn. So we can go tutor into removal if we have to. I don't want to do it, but I will do it if the damage will be greater than 1. 1, huh? A single point of damage. I think I take it. I think I take it. Not sure exactly what we'll take, but we'll take something. And I wonder if they have burn spells. Alright, Time Stop seems like a decent choice, honestly. So that's probably what we are taking. Man, the counter spells are also so amazing. They are so amazing. But if we Time Stop, that's such a good play. Yeah, let's go for the Time Stop. Because it will be very cheap soon. Alright, Barrens is a nice draw. Man, are we ready? We can go 4 and 3. Not yet. Not yet. I think we go for the upkeep. Yep, so we go Teachings into Time Stop. That means the next turn will be easier. Let's go for this first. Just pay attention to mana, so you never miss. We need to go for another tutor, and the first casting will be basically free, which is super nice. And now we go time. Man, this deck is insane, and we're doing it against Mono Red. So they will unleash all the burn they have in the hand, but they're not getting new cards, and I think we can take control over the game so they don't do anything. They cannot burn us on 1 card. So they're using mana, that was correct choice. But they're still not doing too much. Man, this is so fun to not let them play Magic. Basically what they're trying to do to other decks, right? So, we will go with Time Stop first. That's the card. We have the flashback version. Alright, we'll make an upkeep stop, and that means we're going for another one. And let's go for Teachings. I mean, why not? I would love to have 1 extra counter, that would make it so much easier to cast everything, but it's fine. I think we have this game fully. Here we go. I hope they're just enjoying seeing us play. Yep, the last card. Here you go. Here you go. I knew they will break. They had something, but it's not enough. We can Anoint with Affliction this. And now we can get the counter spells that we all deserve. Our opponent is in full top deck mode. I mean, this is okay card, but not anymore. If we had it instead of Anoint with Affliction, that would be amazing, but we do not. So that means we have to go for Teachings. Because I want this counter spell. We will take the normal one, so we always get the value. And I mean, we can do it now, but let's see if they play something. Let's toy with their hope a little bit. Because if they have Pump Spell, that will be easier. Oh, they cannot even attack because of the That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. No priority, so we know they have nothing. Now we can play the Teachings again. Man, this deck is going places. Yep, they don't want to play the... And we did this against Mono Red, the best deck of the format. It makes me happy. There was Mono Red, so no. Alright, again on the draw, huh? Again on the draw. However, we have a pretty good curve, so let's see what we're up against. Alright, this should definitely... Yeah, let's go for this, because we need to be prepared for Annex on turn 3. Oh, Golgari. Is that Demon Golgari? I'm not sure. If we're on the play, by the way, we would negate this and get rid of this whole game plan, but we aren't. So, let's unlock all our interaction spells. I'm not sure if they even have Annex. I thought it would be mono black. Golgari very often doesn't run Annex, it's just a normal mid-range. Alright, this is okay. This is actually interesting. So we have actually the next turn to play something, so we could negate. Alright, this is a very greedy play, and I'm kinda banking on me drawing some kind of cardo engine during the game, but I think we should be there. See? Instantly. That's how we do it. So we want to prepare negate for this turn, so they go for this side. They have 2 mana, and I think this is the perfect moment to play this. Alright, Anoint with a... Oh my god, this is actually better. You know what, this is really good. It breaks our apparatus turn though. Oh man, this is the worst moment to draw it. This is actually a big decision. So they will cast this, and they will cast a creature. Then we draw this, we exile it, and we are in a decent spot. However, we are missing the turn. If we negate, we play this 1 turn faster. And I think... I will still take the card, but I think... it's better to set up Mindsplice Apparatus, because every turn it's basically a free card with the robber. See? Perfect, man. We are decent at playing Dimir. We predict every play. Alright, here we go. That means Verge into Apparatus. And then we will Duress them instantly to make sure that they don't have way to remove it, like Terrasander. They probably will be too tapped to cast it. Oh my god, this is a card. This is a card that also destroys the apparatus. We can hit it though. Oh man, what a draw. This is the last thing I predicted. And I know you can say, well, you should Duress. Well, we wouldn't make other plays if we went for it. And I didn't predict Vivian right on turn 5, you know? Like, let's be honest. So I could go for this. They were probably -3. We could hit... Okay, you know what? Alright, this would be a bit of a crazy play. But it might just work. Because we can actually hit... They need 3 loyalty for this play. 3 loyalty. That's a lot. Please, Shark, save me from those crazy planeswalkers. Oh my god, so many of them. So this is probably either doubling season. Oh no, it's Innkeeper's talent deck. But they might still play the doubling season, like 1 or 2.
Never forget who you share this city with.
Alright, Vivian, thank you for reminder. So this will be really hard. Are you serious? Alright, I think with this... Oh my god, this game could not go worse. Like, literally. Everything just went completely opposite of what I wanted it. Alright. Alright, they still need to kill us. I think the robber needs to be absolutely epic. This is the card, you know? I'm not sure if I want to go for Mindsplice Apparatus. Let's go. They don't have black mana. Let's freaking go. There was no prior. Oh, I need 2 mana for it. What? I'm so used to this discount that I actually forgot. And they... Alright, they scooped. I'm not sure why they scooped, but I'll take it. Man, I thought this game is over, but we managed to go through... maybe they thought that we can remove this and kill Vivian, but I actually lacked 1 mana for this play. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this absolute epicness. This is the mirror that I love, absolutely love. Not only we take extra turns, we tutor for all the cool answers, we have infinite hand size, we shuffle all the cards. This is actually a very meaningful card, even though we have only one of, so you will cast it very rarely. When you cast it, it will completely transform the game. As you have seen in the game, it actually won us the game, because the fact you shuffle your graveyard into library lets you go kinda infinite with this deck. So some opponents will try to just exhaust you from all the, you know, win cons and stuff, but moment they see that they need to play the whole game again against you having stacked Mindsplice Apparatus, man, nobody will go through it. They will just instantly scoop, and the maximum hand size really does help. So yeah, that's a one sneaky card that will completely change the game, and I miss playing this card. Like, I played with it so much in Historic, so yeah, I'm happy that we have it right now. Honestly, one thing that isn't perfect, but I would love it to be perfect, is that Mystical Teachings hits cards with Flash. Well, it has Flash, right? If the X is 3 or less, which means it's a sorcery, and this is not working together. And I really thought at first it does, and yeah, that's why we have one Transcendent Message. I'm not sure if that's the best workaround. Maybe you can just go Robbery, but I wanted something that draws from our deck and isn't a sorcery. So there are not many cards like this. This is absolutely like horrible cost. However, you can basically assume that you pay 4 mana and then the X is your all counters, and then you draw enough cards. If you have like 5 or 6, you can just draw a new hand and you can tutor it with teaching. So I thought that one should be beneficial for the deck if you cannot hit your other stuff. However, most of the time you can just close the game by using counter spells. Don't forget, if you tutor for 3 steps ahead, it's not only a removal or counter spell, but also card engine. So you basically draw new cards. So just keep land or something, you can cycle the bad cards and you get 2 new chances to hit Silver Scrutiny, Robbery, or Final of Revelation, or anything like this. So honestly, the deck got me so excited, but before we talk more about it, a huge thank you to our amazing patrons, all of you guys. Really thank you for, just helping make the content every single day. It is super appreciated, and yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful and so humbled that we have all of you on the channel. So thank you guys. And yeah, with this, I honestly, this is the Dimir I always enjoy the most. We have tricky ways to play the game with time stop. We end the turns, we sweep the board, we draw infinite cards, we steal our opponent's cards, and all of this for free without paying stuff. Also, we have this one Duress because in one important turn, it's so important to check your opponent for exactly what cards do they have before you go for this final play. So one Duress will make all the difference in long, drawn out matchups, because you can hit this last counter spell with this one, or just count how many counter spells they have. And with full information, Mindsplice Apparatus making every card basically free, you can just plan your turn perfectly and catch them off guard, especially that you have instant speed win cons like Robbery. So every turn they stall means like 2 or 3 extra cards from the Robbery, and that's one of the ways that we can win the game. Of course, we still can go for the Reef, Fountainport, Barrens. That's why I also included 1 Barrens instead of Reef. You can try to lock your opponent out of the game and stack enough counter spells so they cannot kill it. At one turn they will tap down to 2 or 4 mana, so that means if you have like 2 or 3 counter spells, that means you can force Barrens into their face, and you can of course remove all the creatures. So that's why we have it. We can keep stacking it every single turn forever until it gets 20/20 and just hit their face. So you have different ways to win the game, because I wanted to make sure that even if Robbery gets extracted with the decover up, you can still play the game. And don't forget that you actually have Negate, 3 steps ahead, and double time stop. They are counter spells as well, and you can shuffle all of this again, so you can actually have even more counter spells. So this deck has a lot of going on for it. We went for with this one. That was a quick one, and honestly, I didn't push my luck. I took the wins, and some of the games I was sure that we are losing, and we are losing the streak, but we managed to go through. Especially Dimir Poison was such a hard matchup, but yeah, I mean, we played to our outs, and somehow it worked. So, I'm happy with the deck. It performed for me. I hope it will be the same for you. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow.